Hey you guys, this is Autumn Luma, and I want to talk about a different way of viewing the Mandela effect based off of how it could be applied in our daily lives. There's so many situations around us that we take for granted and we explain them away as something that society tells us is the way we're supposed to think about it. But I want to go into a couple of experiences that I've had recently, and I really want to hear what you guys think about the Mandela effect as far as how it applies in your daily life and things that you've noticed that have changed. So I want to go into the experiences that I've had recently. This happened about 7 months ago. I go to bed, I turn off the lights, and then I notice I can see in the dark way better than I ever have before. Now, I'm not saying I can go around and, night vision and stuff, but I can see in the dark a lot better than I used to be able to the point where it's barely even dark out. It's a strange thing. I'm getting older, not younger. This doesn't make sense. But all of a sudden, I can see in the dark a lot better than I used to be able to, just out of nowhere. And it's every day like that now. Every day like that now. My whole life, I could barely see. I was blind, man, in the dark. Not anymore. So, have any of you had a change with your night vision? I'd like to know. And if you have, please tell me about your experience. The second thing I've experienced that's strange, and this is also sleep related, so I find that kind of interesting that both of these things are related to nighttime, sleepy time, is I usually have, my whole life, I like to sleep with something soft by my face. And now I don't. For example, I used to sleep with something by my face my whole life, and then about 4 months ago, I take my little blankie and I wrap it around my hand like a muff, and so I've got this muff thing going on at night when I sleep, and I don't need that soft thing by my face anymore. I don't do it at all. I just, all of a sudden, now I sleep with muff hands and no more soft little blankie face. So that's very strange. And the thing I think that makes these things Mandela effects is because out of nowhere, I just do these things completely differently. My night vision is awesome. It's nothing like it used to be. And I don't sleep how I used to at all. Just these two drastic changes from the way I used to do things. So if you guys have experienced anything sharply different than the way you've done them before, do you think it's possible that this is another example of Mandela effect, meaning the reality is fluid and it just changes, Things just change like that. Nothing is solid. Thank you very much for listening.